Hello, citizens, and welcome back. This is a match preview for Man City versus Everton in the Premier League. Hit like, hit subscribe. Let's jump into it. So it's the holiday season. It's Christmas if you celebrate it, and we've got another game coming up on Boxing Day against Everton. And wow, we are in for a treat this Christmas time, and we're in for a good one. Everton, stubborn old Everton who love to defend and love set pieces. And then you got City who can't defend and can't score goals and hate set pieces. It's going to be a Christmas cracker, isn't it? I mean, I fear for this team at the moment. I absolutely fear. We've got nothing about us. We've got no competitive edge. We've got no bite. We've got none of that champion mentality that we've had over the last few seasons. I don't know where it's gone, but it's gone. And the players need to find it pretty quick. And to be honest with you, in regular circumstances, if you're going to play a team when you're down and out and you're low on confidence and you've lost 9 of 12 games and you've only won one in that period, you kind of want to play a team that's more open. You want to play a team that's going to give you chances to attack. Yes, albeit you're going to concede a few attacks as well and possibly, get done on the counter attack, but you don't want to come up against an Everton team. You don't want to come up a big Sean Dyche. You do not want to do that because they're just gonna make a fool of you. They're just gonna expose you for what you are, which is a team with no confidence. And like I said, a team that can't score goals because that's what we have at the moment. Knowing Pep's gonna have to take a lot of responsibility for it. I've done a few videos on it in the last few weeks about how Pep's tinkering a lot at the moment and how he has no clue what he's doing. He's got no understanding of how to fix it. And he's just making things worse with everything that he does. He makes something worse, whether that's playing a winger in centre midfield, whether that's just swapping players in and out every game, putting Nunes at left back in a derby game. It's just bizarre what he's up to. And yeah, he's got no answers, has he, Pep? And it shows. It absolutely shows at the moment. And he's got to come up with something in this game. So what does he come up with? What can he actually do? Well, City are going to play the same way they're going to do. Everton are going to play the same way they're going to as well, which means they're going to have most of the possession. We're going to be camped out in their half. They're going to look to counter us and they're going to look to get set pieces because, as we've seen over the course of this season, that any cross that comes into our box is scary. It is scary for our defenders. They don't want to jump for it. So many times I've seen a cross come in and our fullback or our centre half not jump for the ball and give the striker a free header. I've seen it too often and it can't go on. Now, I think Pep will want to play, if they're fit anyway, he's going to want to play everyone who's more technical on the ball. He's not going to want to use pace in this one. And if I'm playing Football Manager, yes, it's a little bit different than playing Premier League. But if I'm playing Football Manager, I know I'm going to be camped on the edge of their box. So I'm not going to play anyone with pace really, like Doku, like Savinho. I mean, Savinho maybe because he's a bit trickier on the ball, I think, than Doku. I know Doku likes to do his little leg thing, but I trust Savinho more to get past this man or get a free kick or something like that than Doku. And I think Doku's had a couple of good games for us recent months. Not that Pep's letting him build on that with any consistent performances or any consistent, I don't know, run of games. And that's another problem that we've got. But he's going to want to play more technical plays. Like the likes of Lewis, Foden, De Bruyne, Grealish, players like that, players who can turn on the ball and players who can, keep the pressure on Everton. I think that's what he's going to go for rather than pace. So we are going to be more vulnerable at the back. Counters from Everton, and they are going to get one or two chances. Don't think this is going to be a game where Everton only get one chance. Maybe it's a corner late on. They're going to get a few chances. They're going to cause us problems when they attack. So yeah, we have to stop them crosses coming in. But ultimately, what it comes down to really is that someone needs to take responsibility. I've been saying it for weeks. None of the players are taking responsibility. None of the players want it at all. None of the players are stepping up when we need them the most. We didn't particularly need 11 players to step up during the title seasons and during the treble, but we need at least 4, 5, or 6 players right now to step up and take charge. And so far, no one's done that over the last few months. This is where it has to change now because you're going into a new year after this. You need a new mentality. You need to get out of your system. And I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions anyway because, it's just another day. It's just another month. Why not do it before that? And ultimately, why have we not done it before the new year? But the New Year's resolution should be fresh start. We go into the second half of the season a bit more reinvigorated because we've got a win against Everton. We've got a little bit of confidence and yeah, we're going to show the league what we're all about. That even when we're struggling, even though we've had an awful time, that we can still play football and that we can hurt teams. I've missed that City. I really have. I've really missed that City. Where have they gone? So yeah, that's what we need to do. And to get the win from Everton, we need to absolutely pepper their box, because we've seen them in, was it Arsenal they got a draw at? They defended really well in that game. They really did. And like I said, Everton can defend. Yeah. Early on in the season, they were a bit of a mess. I watched them collapse against Bournemouth. I watched that game. It was a great game. It was a great 5 minutes anyway. And but Everton can defend. Daesh knows what he's doing in that regard. He knows how to keep a team up. He knows how to punish the bigger teams if they don't take their chances. And if we don't take a few chances in the first 8, 9, 10 minutes, I fear for us again, because we only perform for the first 7, 8 minutes of a game, and after that we absolutely tank it. And then in Villa we decide to turn up again in injury time. There's no point. If you're not going to put in that effort for the full 90 minutes, don't even be on the pitch. So if we don't score in that first 10 minutes, I fear for how this game is going to go. And if Everton score first, oh my, if Everton score first, we are going to be in for some time wasting. We're going to see players sit on the pitch like Arsenal did against us. It's going to be horrible. And we're not going to be able to blame Everton for it. We can call it the dark arts. I don't believe in dark arts nonsense, whatever that is. We can blame it on that, but we blame us for letting ourselves go behind again and again at the Etihad. But that's if that happens. You take the lead. Hopefully we bang in a few goals before half time, because again, I don't even trust this team. If we concede one goal with 10 minutes to go, I expect us to concede another 2, 3, or 4. That's the way this team goes. We've collapsed time and time again recent weeks, and it's got to stop. It has to stop happening. Please let this be the game. It stops happening. Please just let it be. Let it be this game. That's it, really. That's the match preview. Like I said, it's Christmas. It's the holiday period. Whatever you celebrate this time of year, whether you're celebrating the demise of City, whether you're just drinking to forget, it doesn't really matter. We're in this position now, and we've got to take our humble pie. We've got to take it, and I think we've taken it quite well. It'd be interesting to see what the fan reaction is against Everton if we don't win, because, like I said, against United, we booed them off the pitch, and they deserved it. It's the only time I've heard the City fans boo in years. I think since before Pep. I mean, we booed a couple of times for Pellegrini. He was awful that last season. But then that United game, it brought up some tough memories, that one. But yeah, good luck to us. Everton, if they show up, I expect them to do us over, to be honest with you. Because I have no confidence in the team. I'm here talking about confidence that the players have to have in taking responsibility. But to be honest, it's going to be hard for the players to have confidence in themselves, because I don't think as fans we have any confidence in them. And I go to the home games. I probably will be there for Everton, and I might stream it again. I streamed the United game from start to finish. I know it was a bit choppy, but blame the Etihad internet for that. The internet, the Wi-Fi. But if I'm at the other game, I will stream it again. It'd be a lot of fun. So make sure to join us on that. It will be on YouTube, because it did really well. But yeah, the players have no confidence. The fans have no confidence. I don't think Pep has any confidence. You can see he's aging fast these last few months. My word, he's looking even older. Yeah, fingers crossed we get a result. But yeah, I'm waffling out, so I'm gonna go. I'm going to wish you all a Merry Christmas, like I said, if you celebrate. If not, happy holidays. Make sure to join us on Boxing Day if we go to the Everton game. If not, I'll do the match reaction, because maybe I don't want to watch it, because if I was you, I wouldn't watch it if I'm not going to the game. It wouldn't be worth it. But yeah, that's it. That's the match preview. Hit like, hit subscribe, and yeah, thank you for the last couple of months. It's been fun. I know we've had a few. I read some comments that have been toxic, and maybe I've been a bit rough with the videos on Pep and the team in general. But like I said, I'm a paying customer, and if you're not happy with the service, say what you mean. And I think we have every right to criticise the team, even if we have won the treble and just recently, and we won the league 4 years in a row, and we are probably the best English team that's ever been. That's actual. No team's ever won the top flight 4 years in a row, apart from us. But say what's on your heart, say what's you mean, and you got to look forward. And looking forward for us is looking forward to the new year, looking forward to January, getting this game out of the way, going to the new year, hopefully with 3 points, because boy, do we need it. Do we need a present from Santa right now? Thanks very much. And again, I'm waffling. So hit like, hit subscribe, and yeah, have yourself a very Merry Christmas. Don't watch the City game. going to be horrible. Thank you very much. Bye bye.